Welcome to the first episode of Ultimate Overview, a show where we go over each item in Fortnite and explain its strengths, weaknesses, and its role in the game today. My name is Jackson, and in today's episode we're going to talk about one of this game's most iconic and important weapons, the Assault Rifle. First, let's talk about this weapon's history. On launch, the Assault Rifle did 32, 33, 35, 37, and 39 damage per shot from common to legendary with a 2.5 times headshot multiplier. This meant that the Scar was outputting a nasty 195 damage headshot in gold, which would be absolutely absurd by today's standards. This quickly got nerfed down to a 2 times headshot multiplier, and the damage was reduced to 30, 31, 33, 35, and 36 body shots during Season 1, where it would remain for the rest of its time in-game. For the most part, the Assault Rifle remained untouched for the entirety of Chapter 1, aside from some change to the firing sounds. Back then, over 7 years ago, jeez. The Scar was the most dominant medium-range option for the entire chapter. There were several things that led to this weapon's dominance. For one, nearly every weapon that could contend with it was horribly outclassed, such as the Burst Assault Rifle or Scoped Assault Rifle, or it was heavily nerfed like we saw with the Heavy AR. Even during metas like Season 9 or Season X, where several different things were threatening to just completely ruin the game. Next! Players often either carried a shotgun, SMG, and the assault rifle, or swapped the SMG slot for a sniper rifle. Even after Chapter 1, the only nerfs the assault rifle received were slight increases in reload time, slight accuracy decreases, along with the headshot damage multiplier nerf that applied to every assault rifle, except for the infantry, from 2 times to 1.5 times. Even with these nerfs, the only time the Scar ever had any competition during Chapter 1 and 2 were against the infantry rifle and the burst assault rifle. These weapons only beat out the Scar in terms of accuracy, with the infantry just being vaulted, save for 5 weeks during Chapter 2 Season 6, and the burst assault rifle received a detrimental nerf in Chapter 2 Season 3, going from a 3-round burst to only 2. Chapter 3 would end up vaulting the Scar, replacing it with the MK7 and the Ranger assault rifle, marking the end of the assault rifle's dominant rule. The massive changes to the way assault rifles work during Chapter 3 really came to a head in Chapter 4 Season 1, when the Scar was finally unvaulted. Unfortunately for everyone though, it kinda sucked. Not much had changed about the Scar in the vault beyond another reload speed nerf, so why was the gun so bad all of a sudden? During this season, the Scar had to compete with the Red-Eye Assault Rifle, DMR, Tactical Pistol, and Twin Mag SMG. We're gonna ignore the Machine SMG because that thing is absolute garbage! In Zero Build, the Scar was always going to lose. The Red-Eye is one of the most powerful assault rifles ever added to the game, being an absolute powerhouse for medium and long ranges, especially without any pesky structures in the way. The DMR also filled a similar role to the Red-Eye, being a more skillful weapon to use, but certainly outclassing the assault rifle at range. This left the Scar as more of a medium-ranged rifle, meant to be used to take down structures, and the Twin Mag SMG. Yeah, no, the Scar wasn't going to beat one of the strongest SMGs in the game with its terrible hip fire spread and slowed down reload. And against the TAC pistol, yeah, no, the Scar had no chance. Seeing that practically no one was using the Scar outside of early game, Epic decided to vault the Scar for Chapter 4 Season 2, replacing it with the Havoc Suppressed AR, which, while not great for hipfire due to its long draw time, served as a good space filler between the close, medium, and long ranges, at the very least better than the Scar could. Thanks to the wonderful efforts of a time-traveling vampire and the Imagined Order, Chapter 4 Season 4 was cut short to make way for Chapter OG Season OG. Yeah, not a great name, but certainly a fun time. Season OG lasted for roughly 1 month, where we got to go back to the Chapter 1 map and play with all of the Chapter 1 weapons and items, except for all of these left-out Chapter 1 weapons and items. With the return of the Chapter 1 map, of course, meant the return of the best assault rifle from Chapter 1, the Scar. Except this time it had some serious competition. Season OG came in both builds and Zero Build, meaning that some weapons were going to cater to those game modes' playstyle better than others. In Zero Build, the Scoped AR, Infantry Rifle, and Semi-Automatic Sniper were the go-to weapons for taking out players at range, while the LMG, Submachine Gun, and Drum Gun were excellent choices for taking down structures. While the Assault Rifle was definitely up there as an excellent pick, I found myself taking these other weapons over the Scar more often than not. After Season OG, the Scar wouldn't be seen again until this season, Chapter 5 Season 3, where it would return in Fortnite Reload, a team-based game mode where you respawn as long as your team stays alive. Here, the Scar competes with the Hammer AR, Heavy AR, and the Infantry Rifle for the Assault Rifle slot, and here I think it does fairly well. The Hammer AR is my personal favorite AR in this mode since it fires fast with minimal bloom, but the Scar definitely takes my second place spot. Coupled with the Assault Rifle being one of the easiest weapons to find in this game mode, I often find myself going up against squads while I or they use this weapon. Right now though, I think the Assault Rifle's in a good spot. It's not the most powerful, game-breakingly strong medium-range powerhouse like it was on debut, but with the reload game mode it sits comfortably as an easy-to-use, decently strong option for nearly any situation. Now something I've decided to do for this series is put all the guns and items on my own tier list. Since this is the first entry on the list, I'm just going to put the Assault Rifle in the middle at B tier. It may move up or down depending on what guns we talk about next time, and I'm going to be talking about these items in order of release. Anyhow, if y'all have anything else you want to share, any fun facts or important info I missed, leave a comment on this video, think about subscribing. I'm going to be posting these videos as often as I can. I know I haven't really posted anything in like a month, but I'm completely back now and I'm going to produce a whole bunch of these videos. So, yeah. Thank you guys. The Hammer AR is my personal favorite AR in this mode since it fires fast with minimal. Okay. Right now, I think the Assault Rifle is in a good spot. It's not the most powerful Graham? This left the Scar as more of a medium-ranged rifle.